Well, Rame Energy is a South America-focused power producer. It listed on AIM in April, and the Chief Executive, Tim Adams, joins us now. Tim, thank you very much for coming in and talking to us so soon after your debut on AIM. But can you explain how you're different from a traditional utility company and who your clients are?
Certainly. We're not in reality a utility company at all. We are a power producer. We're a seller of energy. We're not involved in a utility sort of market. We are totally involved in the private sale of energy. So our customer base is essentially large industrial consumers of power who require to buy a certain amount of their capacity from the market, but also need to top it up with power from an independent producer such as ourselves.
So which region are you operating in at the moment?
Our primary focus for the last 8 or 9 years has been Latin America, and in particular Chile. We've had an office in Chile since 2006, and our primary market is really the mining industry. Those consumers of electricity that need an awful lot of it and can afford to pay quite high prices for it.
And in terms of quite a lot of it, I know that within the next 3 years you're wanting to generate 300 megawatts of electricity for your clients. What would that, how big is that?
Well, the 300 megawatts would typically equate to 180,000 households, something like that. We're obviously not producing power for private households. We're very much geared to a heavy industry. That equivalent may be the total power requirement for 2 very large mines, for example.
Are you confident that you'll reach that target within 3 years?
Yes, we are. We're not motivated massively by scale. We're motivated by return, by yield. We don't think that that's overly ambitious. It's a journey we've already started and we think is very, very deliverable.
So how are you financing the projects?
Okay, well, obviously the energy business is capitally intensive, and how you access the cash is extremely important to the strategy. We're very fortunate in that we've established a very functional relationship with Santander in Chile. With their assistance, we've already commenced construction on the first 15 megawatts of wind power. We've extended that cooperation to include the next 118 megawatts of wind power, and with them providing equity to assist us in the build phase, as well as giving assistance in structuring the debt. We're targeting to have 118 megawatts of further capacity operational by the end of next year.
So how difficult was it to secure that type of cooperation from Santander? Do you see this as being an ongoing relationship?
I think we do. I think the fact that we managed to secure a power purchase agreement from an industrial customer and then had the underlying engineering and project expertise to move the project forward, because we've been doing that for many years, really cemented the interest of Santander. We then had a very strong cooperation to make the first 15 megawatts happen, and I think mutually we recognised that it was a workable relationship we should build on. So we're very fortunate to see that move forward over the next 18 months, and I do believe that there's great appetite for it to continue beyond that. And
do you see yourselves expanding outside of Chile?
Yes, I think in terms of our marketplace, our industrial customer base, the similar sorts of problems that they face in Chile to secure power, they also face in other parts of the world. We've worked fairly extensively in Southeast Asia, and we obviously see Sub-Saharan Africa as a great opportunity as well, particularly with the addition of our recent solar business. And so, yeah, I think there'll be a natural migration in time. But Chile presents a fantastic opportunity for both projects connected to the grid and off. And with Santander, I think we've got a great amount of work to do, but a huge amount of potential.
What are the obstacles facing your business? Is it the fluctuations in the currency rate, or is it securing land rights to your projects?
I think in reality the currency is not a major issue, in so much as we build projects in a dollar setting and we earn in a dollar currency. So our costs and incomes are in a single currency. I think one of the things that is a challenge that we've probably done better than others is recognising the influence of local communities, particularly the indigenous communities in Latin America, Chile particularly. Our sort of social outreach has been fairly strong. We've worked closely with, as I say, the indigenous population, and it's worked strongly in our favour. I think if you don't put that investment in to working with the local community, you can stimulate a reaction that is potentially going to stop the project completely.
So there's lots of investment going in. Is this why revenues were down last year?
No, revenues were down last year because we IPO'd. We IPO'd some 12 weeks ago. We had a busy year restructuring the company, obviously in multiple jurisdictions, and preparing for that IPO process. This year, I think we see a substantial rebound. We see our business in three key areas: our engineering business, our off-grid sort of mining-related business, and the larger projects of Santander. And we're seeing great growth in all of those areas.
And what other news flow can we expect from you this year?
Well, I think, we are in a process of delivering a pipeline of opportunities. We will continue to build things and announce the building of them. We will continue to secure finance. We will continue to secure offtake agreements with industrial customers. And of course, our engineering business as well is growing. So we're seeing new projects and new contracts being announced with some really strong blue chip counterparties as well as government agencies. So, we're very confident that we've got a good story to tell.
Tim Adams, Chief Executive of Rame Energy, thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you, pleasure.